All right, today we're going to talk about types of resources. So when we think about natural resources, we're thinking of things that actually form from the earth and we use them as humans. So we're thinking, what do we use in our everyday life that can help benefit us in some way? And there are two main types. There's going to be a renewable natural resource and a non-renewable natural resource. Renewable means it replaces quickly. Generally, it's going to be something that can be grown very quickly, like food, for example, would be a good one. It replaces faster than we use it. So this little tidbit here tells us that sometimes we can make a renewable resource non-renewable. If we use it too quickly and it can't be replaced, then it drops down to a non-renewable status because we used it faster than it can be replaced by the environment. So that would make it non-renewable. But generally speaking, non-renewable replaces slowly. So you're thinking rocks that have to go through the rock cycle and take millions of years to form, or fossil fuels that form over millions of years. Now, if we start thinking about the other way we categorize them by where we find them. So we have land resources, water resources, air, and energy resources. And I starred energy because there's a lot more to that one, and that'll be the focus of another video. So let's look at land resources. So things that are found in the land that are renewable. We could say things like corn that's grown in the land, and we can reuse it over and over. There's like biomass, which is when we burn wood and things for energy. So I guess that one can actually go over here too. So biomass would be one we could use. That's a land resource and an energy resource. Other things we find in the land would be things like rocks used for construction, metal ores, where we find the metal and take it out of the minerals, like our oxide minerals. We also have fossil fuels come from the land. And again, that's another one that we could go ahead and stick over under energy, because fossil fuels are what we use to get energy. So our fossil fuels are things like coal, natural gas, even oil. That's the big one. That's the one we use the most of. Now, if we go over to water, things that we use that come from the water, you could say things like fish are renewable because they're made over and over again, and reproduction is pretty quick. However, we do use them faster in some cases than others. Just drinking water, which right now in our country is renewable. But in other countries, we are actually drinking more water than that's available. Especially in China, this is a huge problem. They don't have enough clean water for the people of China, so that's become a non-renewable for them. So I guess you could kind of put it down here. So drinking water could be non-renewable. They actually predict in the next 20 years that drinking water will be non-renewable worldwide because there won't be enough for the people that need it. Now, air. What do we get from the air? Well, we've got oxygen. That's important. We could say wind, which is renewable, right? That can help us. That can be used as an energy source as well. Other things, we've got CO2, which we don't need, but plants need. So that's sort of a natural resource for us as well because we use them, indirectly. Those are the big ones. So that's usually renewable because of the environment's renewing it. Again, if we misuse products, that can change. We can actually have those things flipping around. But these are your general types of resources. So we've got renewable, replaces quickly, faster than we use it, like our corn, fish, food, air, those types of things. Non-renewable, replace very slowly, and we use them faster than they can be replaced. So right now we've got rocks, metals, fossil fuels, drinking water in some countries. We've got fossil fuels for energy again. Trees are even becoming one that right now is a renewable land resource, but it can flip if we use trees up too quickly and they can't be replaced. But that's types of resources for today.